Water's OP, man. This is an exploit, Kappa. Waterlock. Is there a way to remove a duplicate that dies? Yes. On the medicine tab, you're going to have a tasteful memorial. You could bury them in any tile that you place the tombstone at. So if you put it there, the duplicates will visit the grave every now and then as a way to pay respects. But that's it. You have to build that memorial. Otherwise, you just see the dead bodies, man. That's probably not the business. OP exploits included? Hey, man. They're called strats. I don't know if they're called OP exploits. Back in my day, that's called strategy. We played the strategic games. Chlorine, I want to not release that yet. How do you find out what geyser it is without covering it? Hit the priority. Hit the top priority tab. Cover the geyser. Hit the yellow alert. Look at the tab. Lower the priority level. So you, yep, you see what geyser this is. There's an arrow pointing at it as well. Now you cannot analyze this, although the button's there. But you can see what it is. Back when water wasn't renewable, oh man, you would make jail cells for the dupes. Dude. Hacks, hey man. We call that alternative strategy over here, Mr. Washburn. It's called alternative strategy. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. How you doing, Mr. Washburn? How's the weekend, man? Hope you're doing well. I refuse to let them die. I reload because it's always my best ones that die. Dude, that happened to me. My original mechatronics builder got killed in my last run. That was a bad time, man. Seems like I am not bleeding edge anymore. Interesting. I haven't heard that word be used in a minute. 12 out of 13 of mine died. Hey, man. It's all good. They die so that you could succeed. Sacrifices got to be made. I haven't had a dupe die in years. What a beast, Vlade, Mars. Next thing you know, you're going to tell me that you haven't played Oni in years as well. And it's true. That's possible. If you don't play, no one dies. Exactly. Yo, man, we are smart. Y'all know that meme? How's that meme go? We smart? Alright, I might want to start moving the Sweetos around. I don't think they're too hot, so we'll make a room for them. I just don't want them here. I don't have to put them inside my base. Oh yeah, we'll put them here then. Smart! And it's the guy tapping his forehead, like, hey man, up here, man. I let the game on while I went onto the gym, came back, and had the Pikachu meme face. Hey man, you go to the gym and you leave Oni running. Hey, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made, man. Let's be real. Yo, that's dangerous right there, man. I gotta be real. That's dangerous. You can hear the little Sweetos just running around. We gotta move them to the bottom, though. Good way to complicate things. Yo, TX, I see you over there, man. How you doing? What's going on, Mr. Panhandle? How's the weekend, buddy? Hope you're doing well. I see you with that Texas flag, yo. I see you over there. Gotta represent when you can. I gotta get a Cali flag now. I gotta get a Cali flag emote. Chill Saturday, much needed. Nice, man. You sipping on anything? Yo, what's guys? It's late right now. It's 6 o'clock. What are you guys drinking on? What's the drink of choice? You guys are sipping on anything weird? Anything special? Water? Oh, what? I thought you were drinking some beer, son. But yo, water's good too. Sipping tears? What? You drink contact solution? Spooter's a noodle, man. Someone introduced this man some water. He's drinking saline solution. Dihydrogen monoxide. Hey, I am too a man of culture. I see you over there, Zandrov. Water. Hey, man, I see you guys over there with the water. I'm drinking pool water. Yo, does it have chlorine in it? If it's a little brown or yellow, man, I'm saying, man, that's not extra nutrients you get in. That's some of that other stuff you try to filter out. But yo, man, that don't sound clean, Mr. Aero Capitovello. I'll see you over there, man. Guys, I gotta ask. We have some people in chat. What are some foods that you guys have, that you guys eat, that's, for lack of better words, what you would call a guilty pleasure? Something that you know you shouldn't be eating because it's not healthy for you, but it's so damn delicious that you can't help it. Y'all have anything like that, man? Any foods that you guys put in that category? I'm curious. Let me know if y'all have foods like that. Because I want to expand my, not menu, but, you know, things I've tried so that I know what's good. Oh, I don't have a rancher. Heck. I don't have a rancher. Okay, we need a makeshift rancher then. This is tough. Brainless. You're going to be my makeshift rancher, man. Sorry. So priorities, brainless, you're ranching, buddy. And we need to wrangle one of these guys. Hi, could you explain the mesh and airflow? Theodore? Haven't seen that before. Hey, if you haven't, I have a YouTube video for that. Check out the perfect polluted oxygen vent filter. And yo, man, check out the YouTube. We have a lot of videos on there talking about the little nuggets like this for the designs, going into in depth what it is. Now, if you don't have time for that, I could give you the quick and easy. It's our way of deodorizing polluted oxygen without having any of the polluted oxygen leak out. This is what I call a liquid filter. In a sense that the liquids stop the gases from leaking out, and our deodorizer properties allow us to generate oxygen, but I need to mine that open first. Nutella's not bad. Everything. You eat everything, son? I usually eat very healthy. Nah, no guilty pleasures, huh? Feels bad. Holes only smell of chlorine because your pee reacts with the nitrogen. Takes away, no pee, no smell. Oh, interesting. Milkshakes. Milkshake's pretty good. Milkshake's pretty good. Camel case, though, let me know. Hopefully you got the skinny. Why do you want to wrangle the Sweetle? I want to relocate where these guys are at so that we'll move them into here and then we'll remove the door so that we could build something here. Yes, it extends through anything that's not solid, and it's a 2-tile radius. But yes, if you haven't, we have a better explanation on the YouTubes. Check that out, man, if you haven't. Ah, what's the use? These guys are part of the new critter series called Divergence. Divergence can basically evolve each other. So what happens is that the spinally grub fruit is part of that Divergent series, and this crop could grow like a critter does. So you know how hatches, if they eat the right food source, they become a sage or stone or smooth hatch? What happens with the spinally grub fruit is that if the Sweetle tends this plant, it actually evolves. So the difference is that the spinally grub fruit generates 800 kcal, and if we go to the grub, which is the evolved form, which is just a grub fruit and not spinally grub fruit, you generate a lot more calories. It goes up to 2,000. So I want to keep them so that once I start farming the grub fruit, it makes it so that I generate more calories just straight up. So it's nice. So that's why I want to keep these guys. I just want to relocate them so that they don't drown or get into water or anything like that. But yeah, new critter, new food type, nice to have. I'm too boomer to try new things out like Sweetles. I see you, Spooter, man. It happens. Once you see the power, though, man, you can't help but try it out. We'll check it out. Thanks for taking the time. Gotcha, man. It's a Pokemon. Yeah, no evolution stones needed. Interesting. Never knew that. Yo, man, happy to help you guys out. Get lucky. I see you over there. Hope you're having a nice Saturdays. And hope you guys are doing well today. We need to wrangle. How old is this guy? Oh, he's going to die. So we'll wrangle this guy. The elderly one needs to die. I hate to say that. And then this one that's young, we're going to remove. Hope you're having a good one too. Yo, man, just trying to enjoy the Saturdays. Then you will like shine bugs. Shine bugs, man. Ooh, man. Shine bugs are... I did a challenge before to grow every shine bug. There's the shine bug, there's the sun bug, there's the coral bug, there's the royal bug, there's the azure bug, there's the abyss bug, and there's the radiant bug. All the evolutions. Hey, thank you for the follow, Get Lucky. Did you get that song from the Daft Punk song? I'm up all night trying to get lucky. Isn't that the lyrics? Alright, so now there's just a critter egg. Cool. We could deconstruct so they don't get cramped. And we're going to move a bin right there. And now we need to start mining everything. So from here, we'll mine this, which is cool. That's an easy mine. We'll mine this as well. And technically, I'll put a ladder here, so we just climb up this way. Actually, yes! First try every time. The streamer knows, man. The streamer knows. Like that song so much, it became my nickname and everything. Hey, I see you. But it was taken, huh? I see the 6 Ys right there. It looks like you were the 6th person with that name. Feels bad. Yeah, it's usually taken. Feels bad, man. Sometimes when you're not the original, names get taken. It's a tough time. So this is going to be tough to mine out. Okay, so 10 tiles, 9 in the inside shared wall. That's fine. And then it's 10 tiles then, right? Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, that's just wide enough for my setup. Use any mods. Sweep by type right here. Allows me to choose what I sweep. I think that's a great mod that should be part of the game. I also use DGSM, so when I'm starting off, I have the ability to choose my interests, but it's very minor. It just makes it so that I don't roll for 30 minutes. And then Smart Mop doesn't work. That used to make it so that I could click this tile and it mops up the entire pool of water. But it doesn't work anymore. And then the other mod I use is pliers that allows me to do this. Cut the wire in half. Now that's the only thing it does. You could connect this naturally in game. So the pliers, I think it's kind of nice to have. Otherwise though, I don't use too many mods. I try to keep it vanilla. How can one use sulfur for food? I have seen some people taming sulfur geysers, but I don't know for what. These guys. The Sweetles right here. They're amazing. So let's go over them really quick. So, grub fruit. This plant I just talked about, you have to feed it sulfur for you to domesticate it. Right? So you need sulfur just to grow this plant. And then the next thing is the Sweetles. They eat sulfur. And they give you sugar. And then if the Sweetles evolve to the grub, which is my favorite critter, you could feed them sulfur and they give you mud, which is both dirt and water. So sulfur is really good for you. It's technically a water source. But yeah, man, you said that you were a boomer and that you don't know anything about it. Guess what, buddy? You're gonna use it now. You're gonna use it now, man. Just saying. Aw, this Sweetle got out. Feels bad. Alright, we're just gonna trim him. He's just gonna drop down. That's OP WTF, hey man. You said you were a boomer is okay? Now you'll learn the ways. And you'll unboomerify yourself. Because once you see something that OP, man, you gotta hop on it. I don't need food no more for a colony, but you wouldn't mind dirt and water though, right? Just saying. Dirt and water kind of nice. Just saying, man, dirt and water kind of nice. Alright, so let's slow this down. I want to use a shared wall here, and... I tried going sleet wheat and making burgers, but couldn't find water wheat for lettuce, or what it's called. Never saw one in game. Water wheat is in your salt biome. So if you have salt like this, look into the water pools, and you'll have water wheat. That's where it is. So if you don't have a salt biome on your planet, you just have to go to another planet. You gotta find another planet and go there and rob them of the lettuce. More water gives me more plastic. Plastic is nice. Are you guys stuck? Nah. Y'all ain't stuck. Y'all ain't stuck. Y'all is chilling. Nice. Alright, so I think this is going to be good. So this goes out to here. We have a one tile here, and this goes down. Perfect. I am going to have airflows like that. We'll have a ladderway here. And then that's not low enough. Feels bad. It goes down here. Alright, so we're going to set this up for now. Okay, that actually makes sense, since I actually started spaced out with smaller asteroids. Ah, yeah. So for the most part, I'm playing Classic Start. So Classic Start means I get the full-size asteroid. So if you do the spaced out start, you will have the smaller map. I like the large map, so I'm playing on the Classic Start. But yeah, I see you over there, man. Classic Start. It's the business. It's kind of nice. Oh, he's gonna get stuck. Get out, Scarlet Man! Get out! Get out of there! He climbed out. Let's go. Hey, there we go. Doesn't get debated. I got the game instantly with DLC and got used to it, and never played Classic Start. Oh, gotcha. Classic Start's a lot easier, typically. And for newer players, I would recommend it, but if you're already used to the spaced out start, yo man, all the power to you. I have 300 Wild Planet Sleet Wheat, 500 Pepper Nuts, and other one necessary for around 20 duplicates on Pepper Bread. Yo, I see over there, Spooter the Noodle. This game would be more fun for me if I understood everything possible in it like you do. Respect. Yeah, it is. Which is why it's like, I want people to have fun with the game and explore. Go through the trial and error process. Try things out they think it's cool. And then, if you need to understand everything in the game, I would recommend going into options and turning on sandbox mode. So you instantly uncover all the research, and then you could insta-build every building so that you can play around with the buildings. Because of how it's kind of a knowledge gate in that if you know what you could do, you have endless possibilities. But if you don't know what you have at your fingertips, it just means that you're not utilizing it as well, right? So a lot of the time, sandbox moding and getting used to the buildings and what they're capable of is one of the better things you could do to learn the game. And you could do that at your own pace. You could also... that's how I learned how to play the game. I made my colony, and then I would make a colony with sandbox mode. So I would basically go through the learning curve, and then when I needed to, I could just sandbox in something to help me out, and, you know, learn how the buildings work. That's a step in the process. Don't know if you actually want to do that if you don't have time, you know, it depends on the situation you're in, or if you're motivated to play the game or not, but that's what I would recommend to do. You could get there too, Fire Gamer. Just takes a little bit of time. It's not worth the wild plant food is so much work. It is. But it saves you work so that your farmers don't have to constantly deliver dirt or, you know, whatever it is you have to. Huge learning curve, amazing game. Yep, Mr. Washburn's exactly right. I still check things in Sandbox with over 1K hours. I do too. I did it for some automation things. Sometimes I think automation should work, but it doesn't. Sandbox noticing for that it's amazing. There's also a website that allows you to modify the save file to alter dupe stats. Oh man, that's OP. I like the frame rate with DLC start as well as the pressure to Rocket earlier. That's true. It's a different play style. Different play style. I learned the game through trial and error. Everything is survival. Dude, Spooderman, I see you over there. That's, dude, this guy probably plays Diablo 2 and plays hardcore. One death, GG. He doesn't do the normal ladder. He's, hardcore, man. I see you over there. I miss propane and mercury. You know what I miss? Sushi. They used to have sushi in this game, and it's gone. Feels bad. Because fish food is, like, a little bit better now. I miss sushi, man. Even though you couldn't really use it. Okay, so I need gold now for my electrolyzer. So I need to start cracking into the... Oh, there's gold here. Not a lot. There's a little bit of a vein there. There's more in here, but there's slime lung in the area, so I don't want to go in. Alright, so... A little bit of gold here. That's probably where I'm going to grab it from. So we mine that. 3 up. 3 up. So we're here. And then I mine these 2. So I could climb up to there. Mine out the gold here. Mine out the gold here. Mine out the gold here. We'll just mine out that gold for now. And then we could do that as well. Just to get some gold. I'm already yoinking that sweet mod. That sweet mod is godlike. I think it should be part of the game, though, honestly. It shouldn't be a mod. Something like that, I feel like should be part of the base game. I'd love that thermodynamics were exactly like IRL. It's close. That's probably the biggest... Yeah. That's probably the biggest thing about this game that makes it interesting. State change influence. State change influence, man. Liquid metal used to be in thermometers. There it is, room temp liquid lead. I see a fluon. Isn't that mercury? Isn't that supposed to be dangerous, man? Just saying. Just saying. I like how this is all oxygen, though. Makes it so that I don't have to pump anything out later. We're making the liquid lock right now for the spawn room. We're trying to get some gold. How much refined copper do I have? I should probably put that on the list. 1 ton? Is that enough? It might be. To some extent, but it's not as fast at killing. This is true, man. It's different, though. You run out of calories, you die instantly in this game. That's a little bit different. That's a little bit different. Is making a liquid log as easy as pumping some water in and dumping it out in the hole? Yep. Literally, all I did was I made the design and I put a bottle emptier like that. I'm gonna show you how I do it here. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna just put the bottle emptier right there and make the liquid lock. But Mr. Washburn, I have a video on that, man. On the YouTubes, if you haven't checked it out yet. I have gold. Gotta have that gold, guys. And then the electrolyzer. And we need to start making our pipeline filter. I have the non-toxic version of liquid metal at home. Gallium. Oh, I see you over there. You fancy. I got no liquid metal in my house. It's a struggle. This is what I need to learn to spawn. The video for that's gonna take some time, but I will be showing the spawn video as one of the things I want to showcase from this playthrough. I don't think we're gonna be able to do the video or finish it today, though. That's the one thing I don't think we're gonna get to. I wish I liked the look of those locks. I spent way too long making oil, petrol, liquid doors. Oh, have you seen my 3-layer standing lock video? I made a video where you could stack 3 liquids up, and it's a liquid lock that you could jump through so you don't get the sopping wet debuff. It's a visco gel lock without visco gel, basically. So if you guys haven't seen that, man, I'd recommend it. And of course, guys, if you guys do watch the YouTubes, thank you guys so much. We reached 1,000 views today. Well, last night. On 3 different videos. So one of my videos was already at 1,000 views, but 2 other ones got over 1,000. And thank you guys so much for watching all the videos, you guys. Appreciate your support. And thank you guys so much, man. Because we're getting somewhere with the YouTubes. Yeah, it's pogging right there. Thanks for the great content. I'm just happy you guys enjoy. I watched your mechanical gas video. One question, if you lose power, will you need to reprime the system? Or will it filter first gas pump? Yes. So that's a powerless design. So as long as the gas is loop, you're fine. The gas valve you're talking about is powerless. So you losing power is not a problem. So your gas pump, if it stops pumping gas, it's fine. You're always going to loop 1 gram in a mechanical lock. So the moment your gas pump starts turning on again, it's going to filter exactly the same. So no worries, you're going to be fine. I found your stuff from YouTube. Hey, thank you, Vlade. I see you over there. Can I call you Vlade? Is that your name? Because I think it's Vlade Mars Vincent. But I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Hope that helps, TJ. I wouldn't mind mopping this up. It's off-gassing though, it's chilling, it's chilling. My algae's at 53 tons. I like the O2 pressure, I don't have to reduce it. And we're not having to explore yet. It's working! Unlimited power! So it's fail-safe for almost all cases. Yeah, the only case that it doesn't filter out is if your filter overflow is backed up, so you stop filtering. That's the only problem. Otherwise, you could never get that gas that's not the gas you choose to exit that way. But you can have that go out the other pipe. That's the only thing you're a little bit worried about. Alright, we're going to make another mechanical filter, boys. So we have to bridge down, as I typically like that. So we'll have that like that. And then the loop doesn't matter. We're just going to have to alternate. That goes down, and then we go up. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, we got to change that, because my valve can't be there. Okay. So that means I could have it here instead. And then that goes down. And then this goes like that. It doesn't really matter. You could change the direction it loops in. There's no real, like, issue with that. This actually overheats, so we'll put gold here. So you want to have green to white, white to green. I can't place that there? Oh, what a meme. The electrolyzer's in the way. Alright, alright. I have to have it exactly like that, huh? Alright, we have to base it off of the gas valve. So I have to put it here like this. So it's here, here. I could actually have it in here. Oh, that would work. Alright, we're gonna make a fancy lock. Wait, trim that. And then bam, bam, bam. Bam. Trim, trim. This comes down, and then the setup is going to bridge into here. And then the overflow comes out that way. And then that goes like that. Yep, perfect. And then this bridges in, and then the oxygen comes out the other way. I need an overflow for the oxygen, so I need a direction for that. So we'll bop the corner, because we don't need that. And then we'll set this up. Here, here. Bam, 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 bam. Hit that like so. Perfect. Or do you use Atlas suits on? Do you care about Slime Lung after the update at all? No. Slime Lung, it doesn't really hurt. It's only if you're... So Slime Lung becomes an issue if you have a lot of polluted oxygen. Because that means that when your duplicates cough out, It's going to affect the polluted oxygen, which means your other duplicates may be able to get it. And I would rather not have a 3 athleticism penalty on my entire colony. So the only way it really hurts you is it slows you down. So it takes you a long time to, do whatever job you give your dupes, right? If they have to mine this out, they travel a lot slower. So in most cases, you don't really have to worry about that, especially if you have a lot of oxygen and you're deodorizing your polluted oxygen. Your duplicates get the slime lung, they cough it out, it's fine. No one else is going to get it. But if you do have a lot of polluted oxygen, increases the chance of spreading it. Another thing, though, that people don't know about slime lung, if you have slime lung and you release this pocket of polluted oxygen, you can have the polluted oxygen spread the disease to the other gases, but the other gases that is not polluted oxygen cannot spread it to other gases. Meaning that this oxygen bubble with slime lung, I could release this out here, and it's not going to infect or increase the amount of germs anywhere. And that's just a property. So that means if you deodorize all the polluted oxygen and then you let it out, the slime lung might spread out, but it doesn't increase the actual total germ count. So you might have this right here with 18,000 germs. That could get over that much gases right here. Let's say we have 18 tiles of gas, but each tile is only going to be 1,000 slime lung, right? Cumulatively, it's only going to be 18,000, right? And it's never going to be more than the original, right? If it does spread. But slime lung also dies on oxygen. So that means that it's going to slowly die out. If your dupes breathe it in to get slime lung, that sucks. But it's not going to cause like a giant outbreak. I can't keep up. Sorry, Mr. Aero Capital Fellow. Are those bridges needed, though? I built one of those without those bridges before. No. Technically not needed. It's a little bit of more pipe mechanics. How do I say it? So basically, the only thing you need on the mechanical filter is the gas valve. This is actually the big thing about it. Because what you're trying to do with a mechanical filter is you're making a loop so that you constantly hold one gas so that you could bridge in with another gas. Now, the problem with this is that if you didn't know, if you have the bridge in the wrong spot, which is right before the intake, this doesn't work. This does not work if this output is right next to the intake. So people put bridges so that they could reset some of the properties of the mechanics of the pipes, which is why you'll see people do the double bridge setup like that. Because you could have... It follows the rule of thumb of having the colors on one side of the setup. Usually what you want to do is, regardless of whatever you're doing with any of the pipes, typically the idea is you want to keep all the white intakes and then all the green outputs on separate sides. So you want to do something like this. Right? That's separate. They connect here and then it's one green line flowing out. You don't want to have something like this. And then you have a connected line. So it's like, oh, if this is overpressured, it goes to the other line. That doesn't work. So that's because of some weird proximity rule where this intake is closer to this pipe. So this is going to become one set. This becomes one set. This becomes another set. And even though this is overpressured, the gases will never move to the right. It's a weird mechanic. They have made it easier and more forgiving, but that's the reasoning why you use the bridges. It prevents you from getting that weird issue where your gases stop looping, but it only really happens in that specific circumstance I just told about, where you have your input like that. Because this, although it should release, sometimes it doesn't. I actually think that you're right. I probably don't need the bridges though. But, course of habit. Initially, before that piping mechanic change, you needed the bridges there, just to guarantee the flow. Oh, wow. My brain grew a little bit, thanks. Yo, man, there's a lot of things with that. Another thing with that is food poisoning on water. Right here, my polluted water vent has food poisoning, right? Guess what? My duplicates could breathe in oxygen with food poisoning, and they will never get food poisoning. Because food poisoning only affects the dupe if they eat something or drink something with food poisoning. So that means if they breathe in oxygen with food poisoning, there is 0% chance they actually get food poisoning. It's kind of weird, but that means you could literally use this for your spawn and there's no downside. That's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy. Remember when Slime killed dupes? Better game that way, IMO. There's a mod that brings that back. Just saying that. Mr. Washburn, we're making our liquid lock. We build the design, and then we're just going to drop water off. So, oh, I need to change that. Yeah, that's fine. And then we do the setup here. And then signal switch. Slime was too harsh. There are mods to make it like before. I prefer this way so I could focus on other stuff, but it was interesting. It's true. It could be something like once you're like, oh, I need max difficulty to have fun. That could be a thing. Thank you for the stream. I must go. My planet needs me. Take care, Spooter the Noodle. I hope the other Spooters are just as nice as you are. But yo, have a nice weekend. We'll see you next time. So food poisoning wouldn't do anything if you keep your food in chlorine. That's true too. If you keep your food in chlorine, all the germs die. But let me tell you something, Vlade. If you didn't know, if you cook off of the grill, the germs immediately are killed. So anything you cook off of the grill, let's say you have mushrooms, the dust caps. This is typically something that has slime lung on it because you fertilize it with slime. And if you eat it raw, it's actually okay because slime lung does not affect you. You have to breathe in slime lung. It's like the opposite of food poisoning. Eating something with slime lung does not give you slime lung. So that's actually fine. But if you didn't know, if you were to cook that raw mushroom into a... what is it? Grilled mushroom? I forget what it's called. On an electric grill, all the germs die. Anything you cook kills germs right here. You see that? Anything you cook on the electric grill and the gas range, which is something I haven't unlocked yet, kills the germs on the food, so you actually don't need to do that. You can keep your food in chlorine if you like the extra flavor, but I'm just saying, man, it's not necessary. Sometimes it's about that flavor, though. When I started playing, I saw slime biome and all the polluted oxygen, so I did not go there. Couldn't get atmosuits and was stuck, then saw some videos on how to dig without atmosuits and don't care. Yep, you really don't. Slime lung is your friend. Honestly, you want to find slime biomes because the biggest thing with exploring is breathability. So finding a gas that you could breathe, in this case is polluted oxygen, is a blessing. And yeah, it feels like initially you want to avoid that just because of the name polluted oxygen. You want to not get to that. It's counterintuitive, but yeah, it's actually nice to have as it allows you to explore a little bit better. All right, I could start grabbing the medicine chain, but I don't need it. Let's grab CO2 rocket. Why not? Alright, so from here, we have our overflow setup. This needs to be set to 1 gram. Okay. And then we need Atmos pressure here. I will have it on that tile. So we could have this on a pressure sensor. I also need my power connected. So this is going to be 1, 2, like that. I'm not going to need any more power, so the natural connection should be at the bottom. Okay, that's going to be all that. I need to connect it to my hydrogen gen, so I need to figure out where I want to put these. I always thought that atmosuits were a must in most circumstances, like slime biome, analyzing events and stuff, but you could literally do most things without them. Yes! The point where you need atmosuits is typically going into the oil biome, if you have a normal oil biome, because the temperature hovers around 70 degrees, and that 70 degrees is enough to cause your duplicants to pass out from heat stroke. So duplicants, they're going to start feeling toasty as their status, and then they're going to start having their HP deplete from heat stroke, and then if the HP hits 0, they pass out on the ground. And then at that point, because you're in the oil biome, there's no oxygen. You literally pass out in CO2, and then you die. So I would recommend getting suits for that. But otherwise, you're right, man. You don't need suits for anything else, really. In my opinion, it does not make sense. It makes them kind of obsolete. Not really. It does prevent a lot of other things, like the sopping wet debuff when you're going into a liquid lock. It makes it so that you could explore areas a lot deeper because of the breathability with the oxygen tank. There's a lot of little things with it. And I kind of enjoy the, you know, oh, you just take the risk. Not obsolete, yeah, not obsolete. That's too harsh of a word. But it's like endgame stuff you unlock mid-game. It's nice to have. I like it. And the thing is that you're kind of incentivized to not use the Atmos suit because of the athleticism penalty. Because of how you go down like 6 athleticism, that's 60% run speed. It feels like you should not use them just so that you get your tasks done a little bit faster. Alright, so I am gonna hold my hydrogen in a... it shouldn't matter. It's never gonna get that hot, but I'm thinking about cooling it. Maybe we could put the box somewhere else. Yeah, that probably makes more sense. Alright, so here, we'll start trimming this down. We'll probably put the hydrogen underneath and not on top. And this is a cold biome. Makes me want to put it right here. How big is the generators? It's 4 wide. This is 5. Dude, that's perfect. I don't want to crack into the chlorine yet, though. I once made a base where dupes would get Atmos suits when they woke up, but I saw that was overkill. Yeah, you could do that. It's a nice thing to do. But it's like... you'd only do that on the volcano planet. Where it's like the moment you step outside is volcanoes. And it's like, okay, I kind of need Atmos suits for this. Because once you start playing on some of the more challenging asteroid starts, it's like, okay, it's already hot. Or it's like, okay, there's a magma channel right outside of my base. That point, you're going to be like, okay, Atmos suits early is kind of nice. It's kind of nice when you play on those maps. Or if you have the map modifier for magma channels, open volcanoes and things like that. But having the option is good, man. Just saying. You'd only play it on Terra. Gotcha. Terra start. On those, it's so hard to get fiber. Yeah, it is. It's because of the temperature being so freaking finicky. I could actually grow this inside here because of my base being temperate. So if you do the insulated strat, you could easily grow reed fiber inside and use your bathroom water. That's usually what I do if I have to grow it myself. I'd try to wild plant it though. I think I have to grow it myself in this playthrough. I don't have any reed fiber waiting for me to harvest. Alright, so we mine that out. We do that. And then we'll climb down this way. We're gonna get sopping wet anyways. Alright, so this water is ready to be mopped. That's overspilled, that's fine. Oh, there's no auto bottle. Ah, my bad. So we need to fill that up. Now we gotta do these two. They're together, the family's back. Okay, so I'm gonna put a... This is only 3 tall. I will have that there. And we're gonna try to have our hydrogen just be put right there. Shouldn't be too bad. Currently playing on a cold world. I just planted my fibers next to a volcano leak since that was the only place hot enough. Oh man. The rhyme start, yeah. Rhyme is the hardest early game. But once you get past that cold thermal energy and it doesn't bother you anymore, it's really nice. Because it makes a lot of the end game stuff that has a lot of heat leak or your spawn build not need the cooling because you're on a cold planet, man. It's really nice. It's really nice. Can I start on Ryan, but with spaced out size asteroids? Yep. Yep. You should be able to start on any of the original vanilla maps with the spaced out size. So Oasis, Iridio, Verdante, Oceana, Rime, Terra, Volcania, Badlands, I would imagine. You should be able to start with all of those. Does it not allow you get lucky? I thought it did. Oh! They're eating my sulfur! Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, damn. Did I get bodied? I mean, they're up here. We did mine this all out. Yeah, they're probably gonna start eating my sulfur, huh? And they're gonna start pooping out sugar? Oh, sugar. Alright, man. We gotta change this to sulfur, boys. I think I debated myself. So basically, spaced out start. No. You should be able to click left and right on the asteroids when you're choosing the asteroids, so you cycle through the starts. I'd show you, but I'd have to exit out my game. I'd love to show you, man. If you're still here at the end of the stream, I'll show you. We'll do a faux start. I'm gonna check that out right now. Gotcha. Alright, so this is gonna be where the hydrogen goes. So I don't want to go straight down. Because, I mean, it would make sense. Alright, we will decon this, and we will go straight down. So we go down, and then I'm gonna insulate this in here, have it connect, easy money, and then that's gonna go igneous here to here, and then igneous here to here, so that we could hold as much heat, and we'll fill it up one at a time. Did I need to bridge this out? Oh, snap. I forgot about that. Did I need to bridge that out? I might. I forgot if I did. I'm gonna put it there just in case. It's safer for me to have it if I'm guessing myself. But it should work. 200 hours of playing and I just learned that. Hey, man. It's okay. It's okay. It took me 75 hours playtime to understand there's a tooltip. Like, you could click on the building and hover over oxygen. And I didn't know the electrolyzer made hot oxygen. I didn't know you could hover over this and learn that, oh, the oxygen is going to be 70 degrees or hotter. I didn't know that. I was just playing building the buildings. And I was like, okay, we got the stats. And there's tooltips. And I was like, what? Is this real life? We got tooltips? That was new for me. Learned one more thing, lol. Hey, man. We're learning today. I'm taking you guys to school. The Oni Academy, boys. We're here trying to learn. I knew it comes out at 70, but that was from videos. There's the proof, man, so no one could lie to you. So why the bridges? I'm worried about piping mechanics. That's it. Because of how piping mechanics work, sometimes, I don't know if you've run into the problem, Jack Bull, that you have a weird piping setup, and sometimes your gas doesn't go out one direction specifically, and you're wondering why. Sometimes it's because of the pipe logic kind of blocking that from happening. So that's why you put bridges. Putting bridges makes it so that this line right here, and we'll wait for the autosave lag. If I bridge down and have this line, this is 2 separate lines. The bridge is a start and an end for the pipelines, so it's kind of, you can look at it as a new pipeline. By doing so, I have a better understanding of how the pipelines work. And it's to make sure that the gases flow in the direction that I want them to flow in. That's usually the reasoning why. Great stream as usual. Time to watch Ozark with the wife. Night all. Take care, Fire Gamer. Hope it was a night. Hope you have a nice episode to watch with the wifey, man. Have a great weekend, and of course, we will see you next time. Take care, Fire Gamer. Ozark. Is it Ozark or is it Ozark? Ozark, right? Alright, so that's enough liquid. We shouldn't need more than that. And then I could build my mechanical airlock here. And I do need my pipeline. We're gonna insulate this. Sandstone. Alright, now I need my infinite pressure setup. Where do I want my water to be stored? I should probably put it underneath. Are you going to sieve polluted water and feed it to your electrolyzers? Yep. This is going to be food poisoning water. I'm going to have a little bit extra flavor and seasoning in the oxygen. You guys ever go to like Costco and you're like, this kind of tastes different. The oxygen you breathe in at the Costco, man, or inside of an office, it's like, man, this kind of tastes different. It feels different from the air outside. And you don't know which one's cleaner. It'd be like that sometimes, man. Alright, so we need this to pump out to a sieve. I probably put the sieve right here. That makes a lot of sense. I always use steam vent to electrolyzer since it's too hot. Ah. So we're going to use this to feed it in, but I'm also going to use this water to make an aqua tuner. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of extra stuff that you shouldn't need to do. I'd probably put the water pipe going down into here, realistically. Tried to make a chlorine room for my polluted water, but I gave up. Hey man, I had a video just come out the other day about the chlorine room. So if you're curious, if you need the help, it's there, my friends. It is there. So we are not going to do infinite spill. This is going to be the normal infinite design that we did the other time. So I think because of how it's designed, and I don't want to use the walkability down here, it's going to be bam, bam, bam. Aw, damn. That's not a good size. I could put it here. That would be super meme. That would be super meme. Here. It would fit. Oh my god. Can infinite storage crash my game at some point? No. There is actually a hard cap in the game to stop that from happening. Clay used to have that issue where if you make an infinite storage setup of either gas or liquid, what happens is that if you get 1 million kilograms, so you hover over your tile, it says 1 million kilograms, it used to crash the game if it goes above that, because the game is not designed to hold that much in one tile. So what they actually put is a hard counter, where what happens is that if you have 1 million kilograms on one tile, it might be grams. I'm not sure if it's grams or kilograms, but that's only like a factor of 1,000. It resets down. So you could add water into that tile, but it's never going to go above 1 million. It stays capped. So anything you spill in gets deleted. So that prevents the game from crashing, actually. So you don't have to worry about that. Hey, yo, how's it going? What's going on, Live Action Pixel? How you doing, man? We made a new colony today. New start. And of course, trying to get our base situated. Already got our perimeter for heat management And we already found a freaking polluted water vent. It's amazing. So we're making a spalm already, cycle 55. And this is actually gonna allow me to make an aqua tuner to cool down the oxygen as well. So it's an amazing start. Really strong. Oni trash bins confirmed. Oni trash bins? What do you mean, Vlade? Okay, thanks. I was afraid that and didn't use it. No, it's good. It's good. Nice. Yeah, man. It's a really good start. I have a iron volcano right here. And then I have a cool steam vent right here. We got the natural taming. We got the natural iron volcano tamer. I could literally put these two in a box and put a steam turbine on it. And I just wait. And it's a natural iron farm, dude. It's insane. And then I have a copper volcano right here. Dude, man, this start. Yo, man, I got the seed in chat if you guys want to see. If you want to play this map, man. And then this right here is a saltwater geyser. Right? And then I have a polluted water vent right here. Dude, it's such a great start. Such a great start. Does that mean all volcano videos won't happen for a while now? No. We have the liquid sulfur tamer coming out. At one of the upcoming streams, I'm going to finish the aluminum volcano tamer. And then that's going to try to come out soon. And then after the aluminum one, I might have to put that, you know, pause for a little bit. But it wouldn't be for too long, because we have iron and copper right here. So we could probably try to tame those, as it's very close by. Salt water, I'll grab that for the oxygen choice. I don't want to deal with my K-cows yet. Okay, I need to not allow them to eat nutrient bars, as we have enough meal lice. And we got to do the research. But Mr. Live Action Pixel, how you doing today, man? How's the weekend? Hope you're doing well today, man. Making a legit volcano tamer is hella fun. I made one with loads of steel doors and automation. Ah, I see you. I made mine with a 3-layer steam turbine anti-flood setup. It's weird. Are sulfur guys a DLC only? Because I haven't found one yet. Yes. From this list right here, if you have not spaced out, you could go into the index and click on geysers, and it'll give you a list of geysers you have available in your game. So we have niobium right here that you probably don't have, or tungsten, you probably don't have that. You probably don't have liquid sulfur. You probably don't have cobalt. But you should have everything else. No, you don't. You shouldn't have aluminum. I don't think that was in the base game. That might have been. I don't think it was, though. But database should tell you what you have available at your fingertips. Should be. Should be. It's keyword. Alright, so my sieve is what we're going to need right now. That's going to need to be gold. Clean water comes out that way, so we'll flip that pump setup. Of course, this comes in from here. Just like that. And I am going to fill this up with water manually. Weird strat, but I'm going to want to do that. And then we're going to make our infinite vent pressure system with that vent. And then insulated pipes this way, that way, this way, that way. Cool. I want to try one accurate spilling, but I don't know how to get it better from spending heat to just keep it stable. Accurate spilling is tough though, man. Even with my petroleum boiler, I try to make an accurate spill lava tank. It's tough, man. I feel like it's probably going to be like some iteration of the magma blade setup. Because that's probably the most stable way to do like a stable drip. But at the same time, man, I haven't gotten that to work. So I don't know, man. It's tough. Fix spills with liquids in this game is tough if you can't pipe it. So something like magma or molten metal, it becomes tough. What's sulfur? It's miscellaneous. Cool. So if you guys are idle, sweep the sulfur. Actually, this should be priority 6. No, I'll keep it at 5. And the power of sweep by type. I could go into here, and choose only sulfur and sweep just that. Come on, guys. The Sweetos are going to eat up all the sulfur, and we're not going to get any grub fruit. We need those grub fruits, you guys. Okay, so we have this here. Oh, okay. We'll go with this strat. It should be not bad. And then we will have a ladder right here. That might mean that I might have my burn-off tank at the bottom, which makes a lot of sense. I would try to not deal with the ice biome, though. I don't want to crack into it. 10 tiles wide to spill in droplets, and I remember how much time and effort I got to that time. Like, most of the Steam to Sandbox, just logics. Dude, it's tough, though, man. 10 tiles wide? Doesn't magma stop spilling at 6 tiles? Or is that something else? I forget the properties of the magma spill, man. I haven't done it in so long. Okay, so this is going to be gold hydrogen here. And I should, just get the pipeline situated. So I like having a buffer. So we'll do it like that. That way it's an equal buffer. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then that's the middle. Should be fine. I checked it recently. Glass behaves same way, same density. Oh, rip. Dude, that's the one thing that sucks. The things like saltwater and brine being so similar in density that they flip-flop their position in tanks sometimes. Dude, that's really bad. Dude, that happens, man, but that stuff's tough. You can't do anything about that. Which is why it's like you typically don't want to use things with the same gas density. Do you know how heat things in item form with zero conductivity? Yes. So what has zero conductivity, Vlade, that you're trying to heat up? You can't heat up something with perfect zero. But something like abyssalite actually is not perfect zero, even though it looks like it. It's rounded down. So it's actually 0.0004 or something like that. And it looks like it's 0.0000, but it's rounding down. So you could actually heat up abyssalite, but you can't heat up neutronium. That's different. Neutronium is actually perfect zero, so you can't heat it up. But it really depends on what you're trying to heat up. Abyssalite, because it's not technically, it's a little bit different with that. Try hot steam. Yeah, submerging it in a liquid usually is going to be one of the better things to do. Since liquid holds a lot of thermal energy, you can heat up the liquid, and the liquid's going to try to bully the item you're trying to heat up. Also, adding temp shift plates help out. Temp shift plates are really good at averaging out the heat in the immediate area, so that might be something you might want to do. Alright, so another thing we actually want to have is I need to make a gas cooling box. And we have 4 pipelines in here. It's technically 3 because we're going to combine the top 2 into one pipeline. You know how things become natural tiles when heated quickly? No. That's not the case. Have you seen our video on how to make natural tiles, Vlade? You could do that without heating things up if you're okay with an exploit. But if you're talking about heating something up like algae and then it becomes dirt, that only happens if you have enough algae on that tile. So there's a critical mass volume point where if you have enough of that algae on the tile, in our case we have 1600 over here, you can easily heat that up and it becomes a diggable tile because that debris tile has enough volume. So you have to be over that volume threshold in order for that to happen. So that does not always happen. Are you making YouTube videos now? Yes. I believe, though, that volume threshold is going to be dependent from item to item. So I don't know if there's like a rule of thumb or anything like that you could, It's based off of volume, yes. I know that because I used to do that for volcanoes. I still do. I could show you what I mean for that as well. You ever tame leaky oil fissure? Trying to figure out how to get the oil out without busting my steel water pump. You could easily do something like this. Like if this is the leaky oil fissure, have it literally spill out, right? Have it in a vacuum, have it spill out, and then immediately have that with a steam turbine on top. So the hot oil touches the bottom of the steam turbine, and then you have a little bit of steam in here, and then you have the steam turbine up top. And then while it goes through, the tiles absorb the heat, cooling it down, and then you chill the steam inside with the steam turbine, dripping the water back in. That's a very simple design. I see a lot of people do. But it depends what you want to do. Can be made out of metal. Yeah, metal, diamond, anything that works that's conductive. That doesn't melt. That's the biggest thing, not melting. What? Yeah, man, check it out, Silent One. We on the YouTubes, baby. Trying to get the partner. Bro, you will do amazing things with YouTube. Hey, man, I will try to do my best. Hopefully the YouTube community accepts me, man. Anyways, you can mine neutronium with rockets, and I wanted to know if there was any way to heat up neutronium for an item for build. Oh, no, not neutronium. Neutronium is different. Oh, you missed it, Vlade. I had a dupe mine neutronium, and we're going to have a YouTube video for that. I'm going to teach you how to mine neutronium with a duplicate. We did that Thursday, I think. It took us a couple of attempts, but we got it done. I'll get that on YouTube, I think, by next Wednesday. Doesn't that break the game? Used to. They patched it, so it doesn't anymore. You have the right voice for help videos. Trust me, I look up so many. I see a Silent One. Hey, man, if the voice works and we pick up some traction, that'd be amazing. That way I'd be able to support myself with a streaming gig, have fun with you guys, and be happy. Be able to support myself, feed the Mamba. Do all the things, man. Never thought about it that way. I have to test it. It works pretty well. It works pretty well, Slayer, with the steam turbine, with the leaky oil fissure. There's another design where you could literally do the same thing, but you have a little bit more control with the door, where you close the door, and because doors don't overheat, but I mean, yeah, they don't have an overheat, so you know it doesn't have to be steel. You literally stop the leaky oil fissure from leaking out, leak out a little bit, cool that down, then pump it up. But it's the same concept. The other design is just manually letting it slowly drip out, and then you just absorb the temperature. The only thing is, don't make your spill way too long. There's something called spill properties, that if you spill a liquid on this tile, at some point, it's going to stop spreading. It's weird. Even in a vacuum. But I think it's like pretty long range. And if you keep adding liquids, I think it'll be fine. Silent One! I can't let you win because Bubbles, I think, was supposed to be Mr. Arrow Capital Fellow. I forgot to rename this guy. Hey, Slayer with the gift sub! Thank you so much. Gifting a gift sub to the homie Team DX. Welcome to the city, my friend. Enjoy the emote D20 does ad free viewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. But thank you so much, Slayer. Thank you for the generosity. Next one, I got you. I got you. Silent One, if I don't get another dupe by tonight, I will refund you so that next time you could always just buy another dupe again. I don't want to forget. And sometimes we might just clear out the stuff in queue for the channel points. So that way I don't want you to lose the points. Hey, Geek! My goodness, I see you over there. Coming in with a gift sub to Hator GG. Thank you so much, Geek. Appreciate the support, Hator GG. Welcome back to V-City. I see you over there. Enjoy the emote. D20 does ad free viewing. Don't forget the legit sub badge. Appreciate the support, Geek. I see you, man. How you be? How was the weekend? I see you, Silent One. You vibing, huh? I see you over there. Mamba needs a treat, lol. He's napping right now. Oh, dude, I love chips and salsa. I love chips and salsa. Don't you steal my weekend? Hey, man. Saturday's almost over, I'm just saying. And that's half of the weekend, technically. You only got Sunday tomorrow. Sometimes people go to church, too, on Sundays. That's even more time lost. Hockey starts in 5. Is it about the San Jose Sharks, man? Sharks are nice. Slayer, what a gift sub to Aishri. Thank you so much, Slayer. What another gift sub. Welcome to the city, Aishri. Enjoy the Emo D20 that's reviewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. But thank you so much. No, the Sharks suck. I remember 6 years ago they were good. What happened, man? I don't follow hockey. Huge rip. You can't let Geek beat me. Oh, it's a sub war, boys. The fabled sub war. It's actually happening. I'll see you guys over there, but play nice. Y'all better play nice. To be honest, I like the Sharks and the Ducks as a kid. Oh, what happened, man? Why'd you stop rooting for them? I might have to move the smart battery here. Yeah, it makes more sense. I want to put the smart battery right there. Speed this up. Auto bottle, I forgot to do that. Because I went to a live game for my home team. Hey, that happens, man. That happens. Like, you can't hate on reading for the home teams, man. That's just natural sometimes. That's why I totally didn't root for the Clippers. Dude, being from Los Angeles, it's kind of weird because we got 2 teams. It's weird, man. Just saying. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have separate wires here, which makes sense. So these 2 connect, and then these 2 go into here, and then this goes in like that, because the smart battery would be right here. Deconstructing the water sieve. Food is decay, that's fine. We still have food. And this right now is 1200 watts. I could provide 1600. As I provide enough resources for that. So we should have enough power. Okay, so back into the refinement. We're going to turn on the water sieve right here. Make sure that the inlet outlet is correct. Okay, that goes up. Smart battery. We're going to need a more conductive wiring. And then the automation. There's an automation port here. Feels bad. This is -5 tech core. Alright, we're having to go underneath. And I'm out of metal. Okay. We'll make a little bit of copper. We'll sweep this again. We'll sweep that right there. Alright, after that, we're going to need what's called a burn-off tank. Oh, rip. This is wrong. This has to overflow this way. So we need to have it... Damn, really? Technically like this. Which is fine. And then we need this to go back out this way so that I could put a overflow tank at the bottom. So I would want... If that's space, I kind of want to line that up. And because of the... need for tiles, we'll put that there. We'll have the hydrogen gen. Oh, I'm out of gold? Not like this? Alright, we're gonna release a little bit of chlorine. Just to grab some gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's grabbable. Now my pipeline. So what we're doing is an overflow. We're feeding up these 2 reservoirs first, filling up. And then that feeds into our primary hydrogen generators that actually power the system. So that makes it so that this always runs, which is the first thing we need to accomplish. Second thing is, we technically make more hydrogen than we were able to consume. Right here. We produce 112 grams. We only consume 100 per second. So that means that I have an extra 12 grams every time I get hydrogen. So that means after, what is it? 8, 9 seconds, I have an extra bubble. So I have to have an overflow set up so that we could process that extra bubble so that we don't back up. And that also means extra power. That's nice. Ooh, it's a Draco baby. Oh, it's a heat source. So this guy spawns in at 65 degrees body temperature. So that's kind of hot. I'm not going to grab him. I might grab Meep because he's a Meep. That means I need more farm tiles. Gotta grow some more mealwood, boys. Do you like that sometimes? Oh, that means we need another meal table. Cool. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Gold hydrogen gen. Alright, and then this is gonna go into another battery. This is probably gonna feed out into like this power, so I don't have to use the hamster wheel. Alright, so this is 1200, this is 120, that's what, 1320, and then 240, that's what, 1560? I would have 40 watts left of power. Okay, that's actually fine. So let me deconstruct that to get the copper back, and I need to get the power coming into here. I can actually power the deodorizers from that system. Ooh, that's probably very good. That's probably very good. So this goes up here, here, here. I'm gonna disconnect this so that this does not turn on accidentally. I'd probably deconstruct the rest of the wire later. And then I need to have this line. So we can connect this onto this line. And then the pump goes there. We hide the wire pretty well. And then all we have left is this. Nice. Now this is above. So we only pump when it's above the certain gas pressure. I usually have it around 750, but I'll keep it at 1,000 for now. So that we have the electrolyzer always be used. I'm gonna re-level this. It looks weird. It'll be fine. And we're doing it, boys. All right. We need to fill up water up to these 5 tiles. This 3, these 2. And then we'll make an infinite pressure tank. And then so far, so good. Spawn's gonna be ready soon. The only thing that might hurt is oh, it's dormant. Okay, we can mine it out then. We're gonna have it ready in time. We're gonna have it ready in time. You hate to see that kind of thing. Why is the water bubble? Because airflow tiles. So if you guys didn't know, the reason why airflow tiles cannot break when there's water pressure is high enough to crack even obsidian is because airflow tiles have a property where they're hydrophobic. Hydrophobic means that they actually never touch each other. So because of that property of airflow tiles being hydrophobic, anytime you have a liquid on it, it floats. Because it doesn't actually ever make contact as it's not supposed to. And then because of that property, the airflow tiles never break because it never actually touches the water, so the water pressure doesn't matter. But that's why we have that weird bubble animation. It's because of the airflow tiles. More funny, it can't be heated by liquid. Wait, what? Yeah, it's true. There has to be a gas in it for the airflow tiles to be heated by liquid. It's the same logic that we use for the volcano. Because the magma never touches the airflow tiles, it never heats up my copper tiles. Yep. That's why my boiler is all airflow tiles. Alright, we're at 49 tons of algae still and have a lot not mined out yet, so we're very healthy on the algae. Everything's going pretty great. I don't need to explore anymore because we have all the geysers. Have we found a shovel, baby? None of them stuck his head down. I want to see the pathing for the shovels. I'm a little bit worried to see if there's an opening anywhere on the left side, because that means that I have to go out from the right side so that I could wrangle them before they actually break into my base. Sometimes you get the bad luck with the abyssalite crack, kind of like this, where there's the abyssalite line that's just gone because the building spawns in like that. That could happen at the top with the regolith, meaning that your shovels could just come in and wreak havoc. Eat all of your dirt, eat all of your regolith, eat all of your iron. That's the worst part, eating the iron. Can't make steel without iron, man. Alright. This is going to be set to 9525. Looks good. That's looking fine. Alright, let's look at the gas line for now. So we have a hydrogen line. We don't have an oxygen line yet. I believe all the oxygen lines are going to be going up. And it's going to be because we're going to want to do a weird design with this. But who prohibits from insulating it manually? I mean, you can still insulate it. Nothing wrong with that. You just got to do a 2-layer setup. Okay, so here we're going to do the radiator setup. I don't have aluminum, right? Okay, so my build has to be larger. I forgot about that. Because I don't have aluminum, I'm probably going to use copper radiant piping because it's the same as the gold. I don't have steel either, which would outdo any of the metal ore. Yeah, no aluminum. I have to. Okay, so it has to be a bigger design. Okay. So I remember it was a factor of 2. Okay, so we have 3. We need 12 tiles of space. So I used to do, I think it was 6 tiles, so we could do 12. And then 12. That's technically good. Let's do 15 and make it weird. Okay. But this would be pretty good. And then we need to fill it up with water. That should be fine. So we're going to be making what's called a radiator box because we need to cool our oxygen that we create. And one of the ways we're going to do that is by making what's called a radiator box. So we're going to hold water in here and have it run with radiant piping from an aqua tuner. And by doing so, we get some really cool cooling mechanics because of that. Now, I also need to make my powerless aqua tuner setup. And I want to have it nearby so the heat does not leak out from the pipes. So I probably want to have it right on top. So that means if I want to do a 5 box, we'll probably have it like this. 45, that's 15, 15, 15. It's a weird size. I normally just try to do a 4 height, but I think this is going to be okay. And then I probably wanted to have it here because I could fit it here. It's just, damn, these tiles are in the way. Alright, one thing I can do is I can do this. This is actually not too bad. I could leave a 1-layer abyssalite, and it's still going to be pretty good. And then we could try to fit the aqua tuner drop right here. This is going to take some time anyways. And we know this is going to connect. We don't want that connected yet because that's not on. Want to sweep that. Oh. Okay, that's good. This is almost done. Is there no more water? There's no more water. Okay. So I wanted to pitcher pump here so that we could mine out a lot of the space here. And then I wanted to crack out something like this so that the water just leaks out. And then we'd be able to pump it up. Might be time for us to do it here then. Feels bad. Oh, I can't mine that. Alright, we'll try to mine that. And then build the pump right here. Water. Automation. Oh, I'm gonna need that for the aqua tuner, that's right. Need the automation. Need to build that. I want to deconstruct this tile, that tile. Don't jump in. The hatch. Oh, he burrowed himself. Oh, they're gonna die. Yup. Those hatches are gonna die, fam. There's no saving them. I need to bop that tile, man, to get my pitcher pump. Yo, man, just saying. Huge rip. Those hatches. And Meep kills them. Oof. Oh, they burrowed the strats. They fell down and burrowed. Oh, they're so smart. They burrowed into the water. The sand. Yo, man, they're alive, baby. PETA's not going to be on my ass today. We saved them, boys. Oh, man. Alright, so this needs to power something. I could easily have that on the regular power line. I'd probably want another battery, though, as this is going to burn off a lot of power. I don't need to plug that in yet, to be honest. But I guess I'll get a wire out. So we could analyze this. We could give our researcher... Who is a researcher this time? Who's the researcher? Phoebe! Okay. Field research. Nice. So they could start analyzing the dormant polluted water vent. We'll see the activity. We'll be more prepared for it next time. And we're ready right here. Nice. So we need to decon that. This power wire I need to get rid of now, probably. Because I'm not going to be able to go back into the infinite tank. So I need to sweep that, like, now. Sadly. Is that sweepable? I don't think we could actually reach that. Oh, someone grabbed it through the tile. Can you grab through airflow tiles? Chlorine? Oh, that's amazing. Because that's a meme. Oh, that would have been amazing if I have chlorine in the bubble. No, he was above? Oh, okay, okay. Well, he was right here. So he could pick it up from here. That's kind of impressive. That's actually kind of impressive. That's where he was. Top left. Okay, okay. Damn, that's some reach, though. He got that long range next to the vent. Gotcha, gotcha. Wait, right here? Next to the vent? Or the liquid vent? Okay, the other vent. Only 3 like food. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I thought it was a straight line. I guess they could kind of slant that like California. It's long, but it hangs a little bit to the left. And then I need to make a priming system. Yes, yes, a priming system. New printables. Cool. Oh, and I have a water tank. Let's go. We grabbing the fishes, guys. Oh, I have seeds in there. Oh, those motherfuckers are gonna eat all my seeds. Get the seeds out, not the Joyas. Not the Joya seeds. Oh, Lord, the fish are gonna eat all the seeds. And the algae. I need to click at that as well. Organic. Oh, they're eating it. Oh my god. Oh, they're feasting. Oh, and they're laying out poop. We were so close, you guys. We were so close. Alright, though. We're doing really well, though, guys. Doing really, really well. Can't be mad about this. And infinite pressure tank. Nice. So this is able to have any amount of liquid in here now. Pressure does not matter. I'm stupid. I didn't build the pump yet. I never built the pump. That's what I need in here. And then this needs to go into the electrolyzers, but on a yield setup. Okay. So that means that... Do I want to come from the top or the bottom? It's actually no difference. Okay. I want to clean this up, make this a little bit nicer. Trim that, trim that. This is fine. I think I might go upwards because it looks a little bit better. So this is gonna go out this way. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. And I think I want it coming out this way. Yeah. So this comes out, and then the question is gonna be, I bridge on like that. Yes. Yes. So, yeah, it should work like that. Okay. This comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to let the chlorine out. It is what it is. We mine those two and mine those, so we could step on this tile and mine the other stuff. Yeah. Hatches are gonna fight them for the seeds? No, man, the hatches drown, dude. I'm just saying. They can't even come out at night. They're afraid of the water, man. The water is a little bit too strong. Alright, so this should be fine. We need to build the pipes in here. The gas bubble is not gonna move, so it's gonna be okay as well. Okay, now the last thing is going to be the piping. The gold ore, it's not that conductive. So let's go through that. Gold amalgam. The stats on this is a weak 2.0. That's garbage. Copper ore is 4.5. That's not bad. What about iron ore? 4.0. So copper is actually the best item I have for the radiant piping. Feels bad. So I have to probably use copper as I don't have any other metal. Cobalt would be amazing. I haven't found a teleporter yet. Wow, I haven't found a teleporter yet. That's actually kind of wild. I haven't found a teleporter, supply teleporter, or supply receiver. And those are big rooms, so typically those are like one of the few things you find from the get-go, because it's so big. Dude, what are the chances? We're building, boys, we're building, we're getting there. CO2, yeah, it's building up, It's okay, though. Once we have this set up, we're not going to be worried about anything. Would be funny if there's no teleporters. Did I forget to turn that on in the settings? That's part of the settings. What's the first thing you could do with a teleporter? I dig past it. I see you, man. You can go to the other planet, but I know that my other planet specifically has open magma channels. I'm not going to want to go there for a long time. Because it's like, I could go there, but I'm not going to do anything. Oh, we have an actual grub fruit here? But there's no... Who grew this? It has to be tended by a divergent, but there's no other critter in here. There's no dead bodies either. It's kind of weird. A natural grub fruit. That's a cute little island, I know, right? With a little blispers. Actually, you could take a peek and leave ASAP. We could. But think about it this way. The moment you take a peek, the map is active. Meaning that if the magma channels are open, they're heating up the planet while you're not playing on it. So I technically don't like doing that. Oh, this room with all the CO2, huge rip. That's a lot of carbon dioxide, boys. That's a lot of CO2. Holy crap. Maybe you were talking about this, Jack? I did not see this at all, man. Holy crap. That's a lot of CO2 right there. So we need to mine this. We'll see how much time we have on the geyser. Dormant for... Wait, what? Hello? Analysis complete? You're not giving me my stats that I deserve. Come on, man. Guys, has this ever happened to you? Ah, man, we analyzed it, but they're not giving me my stats. Requires analysis. Analysis complete. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. You need a fire researcher. She's holding back info for more pay. Phoebe went to sleep. So I can't bribe him in chat, huh? Feels bad. We'll probably get it on a save load, to be honest. I'm not really too worried about it. Alright, so... that happened to me. It'll fix itself. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, so... from here... we're gonna fill this up for the radiator box. I probably have to use... yeah, there's probably no way around it. The gold radiant piping. Wrong metal, you wanted copper? Oh, that's gold? That's right. Thank you, Mr. Aero Capital Fellow. You caught me, man. Looks like I'm going just fast enough. Alright. Copper is better, but it's honestly not even that great. Oh, do I not have the tech? I'm still researching that, that's fine. This is not in water anymore, that's okay. We gotta build tiles out so that we could remove the pitcher pump. Alright, alright. So I need temp shift plate tech. That's gonna be next. And then the radiant piping is gonna require a lot of gold for the liquid piping. So I need to start breaking into the slime biome so I could harvest the gold. So it's a little bit right here. That's all I could see. But at least that's breakable. So I gotta go into the germ overlay. It looks like I need to be breaking in from... yep, from the top. I have to break in from here. That sucks. I have to break it in this way. So we do it like that, and then we mine a hole down. You saw a reed fiber plant? Yeah, right here. There's one right there. I think there was one over on this side too. No, that was bomb lily, my bad. Yeah, that's the only one. The one right here. For suits? Yeah, I'm gonna need it for suits. But we have Drekos, so we can get a couple from the Drekos. Just start shearing them and get like a couple. But we're far from that. We don't need to do that yet. And the thimbleweed right here is growing when it can, so we get some reed fiber on the ground already. So the more slime biomes I explore, and the more reed fiber I see kind of just idling, the more passive reed fiber we technically get. Which means I do need to start going out to here. We should probably mine through this way. Makes a lot more sense. Okay, now germs. It looks like although we can climb up, I want to go below. And then this is gas, this is liquid. So I do want to go through the top. Does not look like it's going to be the option. So I probably have to crack through the abyssal line. So 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. And that should be the dig pattern. Also, due to airflow issues, I should mine that out so gases leak out to here. And we would have more oxygen going up top. Cool, that should be good for exploration. I need my temp shift plates. I have it. Oh, I was just on the wrong tab. Feels bad. I have temp shift plates. And then... alright, we're almost done with everything that our research allows us to make. Which is not bad. And then the oxygen lines from here I have not set up yet. 51 cycles. Oh my god. That's gonna be forever. We have a lot of time, boys. We gotta last for a while before this kicks on, huh? I might just use the water we have in the pools just to get it started to make some O2, because we have a lot of polluted water. That's low enough temperature that I could actually use that as a O2 slash submerging source. So it's not too bad. Alright, so let's look at this. We wanted to have an overflow here. We could have this go left and go up. Oh. Here, have these two connect. Bridge up for one, bridge up for the second. Well, no, this one would go like this. And then we would have these two overflow. Probably like that. And then we would want a bridge here to get it from this one. So this goes to here. So 1, 2, 3, and then the oxygen gets cooled and it comes out this way. And then I want this, and these two to be insulated. Cool, not bad. Dude, no. Deodorizers only draw power as you're cleaning out the polluted oxygen and creating oxygen. So if there's no polluted oxygen, they draw no power. So that's not bad. Even though it's only 5 watts. It's kind of nice that they don't draw any extra power like that. We could mine this out. Alright, this is not bad. Not bad, not bad. Looking pretty good, guys. Looking pretty good. But guys, this is going to be a great place for me to wrap things up for the night. I got to go get some dinner, guys. Get some food. And guys, thank you guys for coming out today. All you guys in chat, appreciate you guys coming out, asking the questions, hanging out with us. Thank you so much, you guys. But we're going to be saving right here. And it's going to be time for me to wrap things up for the night.